I'm gonna tweet. Tweet me if I am live on the internet.
This is the first time we've ever used Google Hangout to do any sort of live thing, so we don't know what we're doing. And we also, it says we have one viewer, so hello there. It might be us.
It's us.
We're just talking to ourselves. Hey, you look great, sweetie.
Great. Tweet me if I am live on the internet. Let's see what someone says.
So I'm trying to find a link to this thing to share it with other people. Stream status is bad. What does that mean?
Someone said no.
No.
Oh wait, no, somebody else says you are.
We are. That one person.
Put your clothes back on. Discard. Okay. First fave and reach. It's working.
Oh look, that's
there's
us.
A picture of us.
There's a picture of us
on the internet.
This is the same
You're
thing.
the internet.
You guys.
Welcome. It says we have one viewer, and I'm getting more people than one.
That's
this internet doesn't know what it's talking about.
That's fine. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Happy New Year's, everybody. Our kids are already asleep because we did New Year's the parental way, which is to show them a YouTube video of the ball dropping at 7:30 p.m.
Yeah.
And then we send them right to bed.
It's kind of how we're going to do it with you guys, because we have a ball. And at 9, we're going to drop it.
It's 9.
Is it 9? Oh, hold that ball. We've got 3 minutes.
Okay. So anyway, Happy New Year's, everybody. So glad that you found us because we have no idea how to find us. And
if there are questions, we don't see them. 39 viewers, though, now it's saying.
Actually, our Twitter is on the event. So if you're not already following us on Twitter, do so. And you can tweet us, use our handles, and we'll answer questions. So if you have questions or comments or things you want to say, write them in there. But there are a couple things that I just wanted to say in general.
Really quick, right before we start, Avery XOXOXO on Twitter is saying, how do I get to it? And the answer is, I don't know. So all of the people
how are you finding us?
Who found us, can you please send to Avery XOXOXO. Please tell her how to get to us and maybe like tweet the link maybe to us because that would help. We don't know what we're doing, obviously. So let's see. Yeah, here's the link to something. Thank you. Covey rhymes with lovely at Colleen Bay. Send out the link. So go to that person if you're trying to figure out how to find us.
Dude, this whole system is flawed. Your plan is totally flawed. All right.
I hope that's the last thing I say for 2014.
This is kind of
really an impressive year.
This is kind of how we're closing out Vlogmas this year. We do have one more vlog that's already filmed, and I'm halfway through editing it, and we will post that probably tomorrow so it doesn't conflict with this. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And
we posted a sushi dance party today.
We did because we reached 200,000 subscribers. You guys subscribed to us, and thank you. And you also rallied for us on Twitter. It was amazing to see everybody come together and get us there. We weren't slated to hit it by the end of the year, and then
because they took away a bunch of our subscribers like a few weeks ago. They did it for everybody. It was all the like dead.
It was a cleanup.
Yeah, it was a cleanup.
And then you guys created a bunch of fake accounts and showed them who's boss. I hope that's not the case. I hope we're talking to real people.
Okay, read the comments on the live chat. I think that there's a live chat actual video, and somebody send me a link. So let's get rid of this.
We'll see. What's going to happen is that we're going to hear ourselves. It's like when you tune into the radio station.
No. There's if I click this link.
There's no link there.
This is a Mac and we aren't used to it. Okay, well, we don't know what we're doing. So somewhere there's a live chat. Please tell me if I just like turn this off or something, world. Oh, there's a comment.
Oh.
Don't make it play.
We already know what's happening. We already know.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. We got
comments. Somewhere
comments?
No comments.
Okay. Sorry, guys. We're not seeing the comments.
We got a lot of likes, though. Thank you guys for liking. Wow.
Thanks, guys.
That feels good.
I know there are comments, but YouTube isn't showing them to us for some reason.
You can still get to us on Twitter, though.
Yeah, we left our Twitter accounts on there, so ask us questions, and if we don't see any, we're new at the live chat, this thing. We're trying to do this because last time we did one that was like what did we do, a Twitter live chat?
Yeah, and people did not appreciate that.
Like, yeah, nobody could watch it, and they were very sad.
Like that. So now we're doing it like this, and
Jenny Leah wants us to say her name. I see that comment.
Jenny Leah.
Wait, so it's New Year's. It happened.
I know, in New York.
Get the ball. Get the ball.
Goodness. What?
Yay!
What?
Get the Martinellis.
Martinelli's.
Sorry, guys.
You don't know what this is. It could be Champagne. It could be Martinelli's. We're not telling. Mm.
James Cousins wants you to say his name.
James Cousins.
Oh, and we have to kiss.
First kiss of 2015.
One where we have to do it. Like, we have to kiss.
We've got to do it.
Get it done.
Yeah. See you in 2016. Okay, cool.
Okay, ask us Twitter questions. I'm pulling up a little Twitter phone.
Were they not working on the YouTube? Did you not?
Well, I found the alerts, and I don't see anything with comments.
So I saw that someone was commenting from Belgium, which it must be extremely late where you are.
We have some people like saying that they're commenting from Ireland.
It's like 4 a.m. there. 4 a.m., 5 a.m., something like that.
Yeah, it's New Year's. 5 a.m. 2015.
That's right. Up.
Living it
with
up.
us in front of our fireplace.
Okay, let's see. Well, let's get to some fun questions. JBTVS, it says comments are disabled. That's why. Thank you, Haley Oriana. Haley M. Oriana.
We're going to work out all these details. Let me look at my Twitter and see if
Let's
I've got
figure out this internet here. Oh, wait. Is this the comments? More comments below? Holy moly, this is live. I just came in time. Yay, Miss Cloud number 9. Peace Bug says, say my name, please. I hope these are comments that are actually done. Somebody say, oh, Chris and Jessica. This is actually our comments. Hi, guys. 9 in California. We technically have a little bit longer. I'm not even saying full words because I'm so excited about comments. Yes.
Okay, Anna is asking on Twitter, what age did Bailey start reading?
Oh, she was an infant. She was like just under 4.
She was 3.
I think I started working with her at like 3.5, and she was a solid reader, like 4 and 2 months. Like she was reading 2nd grade or more level. And that part, and big part of that was her brain. I mean, I started it because it was evident that she was ready, and it was pretty easy for her.
Big part of that learning was her brain.
There's some advice for all of you.
She reads so well and reads books that are so advanced to her that she actually teaches us stuff. Like she'll come up to me and be like, did you know George Washington's dog's name was blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, no, it wasn't. And she was like, yes, it was. I'll go find the book. And then she'll bring back the book, turn to the exact page, and says, George Washington had 6 dogs. One of his dogs' name was blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you're a genius.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's madness. Oh my gosh, Lauren Ziska says, this is my first live show that I actually caught.
Yeah! Way to go, you.
Yay!
Catch it.
Some people are asking where Bailey and Parker are. We put them right to bed.
Yeah, they are in bed. New Year's happened for them
Shut it
like
down.
an hour and a half ago.
So sorry, guys, if you were looking forward to seeing them, but if you had seen them, they'd be really tired and they'd be grumpy and you'd be like, ooh, I don't know about those kids. Put them to bed.
Mila wants us to say her name. There you go.
Milo.
Done.
Milo or Mila?
Mila. She spelled it out. It's actually Mila.
Mila. I like it.
What's your favorite thing to eat on New Year? This is from Carol.
Okay, wait. But I saw another question on there that I really wanted to answer. Oh, it's going so fast. It's going so fast. It's Or Sims. Says, Jessica, do you like The Sims 3? And basically, I love The Sims, and I haven't played it for like 10 years because of children. But I love The Sims, and I'm sure I'd love Sims 3, but I haven't caught up to the technology because of children.
Okay, favorite thing to eat on New Year's? Go.
I don't know what that even means.
There's not like a specific thing that in our family that we eat on New Year's.
Is that a thing? Do people have like New Year's feasts?
I don't know.
Particular?
We're going to have some popcorn later, I think, and play a board game. That's something we do every New Year.
Yeah.
But
people are excited that you still rocked red after Christmas.
God, this sweater is so comfortable.
Lindsay Kearney.
It's so comfortable. I will probably wear it
I
until
talked you
it
into
gets
trying
too
that
hot.
on.
I know. I was like, oh, it's too Christmassy. And now I'm like, just deal with it, people. It's Christmas all year round on my chest.
Wong Sebastian says, have you guys ever been to Asia? Love from Hong Kong.
Love from California. No, we have not. I've always wanted to go, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the end of that story. Let's see here. Oh, here's a good one. This is from Gabs. Broadway Bound G1 on Twitter. Have either of you ever acted in a show before?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, we have. When we first started dating,
Hi, Abby.
we were in. I don't know.
People are saying, say my name. I'm trying to like sneak it in. Charlotte.
When we the first year we started dating, we were in a show together in high school because we started dating in high school.
I was in shows. I wanted to be an actress, and I was like, super into it. And Christopher wasn't, but he was in improv, and which was really weird for you, even like to be out there doing improv. It was kind of like really.
I love improv.
Yes.
Improv comedy is it's a passion of mine.
And he's insanely good at it, and we wish we could find an improv troupe for him out here to have fun with. That's one of our 2015 resolutions.
But she kind of pushed me out on stage to audition.
And I was like, do the audition.
What was it? Was it The Enchanted?
Yeah, it must have been The Enchanted.
Yeah, it was a drama called The Enchanted.
Which is a play that nobody's ever heard of.
And I got a small part, and you got a small part, and we did that play together. And then
it was musical.
Then we did the musical, which was Oklahoma. And
this guy got Will Rogers.
No, not Will Rogers. Will Rogers is a real person.
Will blah blah blahs.
Who also does Lasso.
What was the Will?
Will Parker.
Will Parker. My child.
And then we did what was the All's Well That Ends Well?
Hi, Rachel Thomas.
Is that what it's called?
Then we were in All's Well That Ends Well, and I was the lead for that. Fancy.
Then we were in.
And you were again the comedic lead.
I did not memorize any of my lines. I went out and improv Shakespeare, and it was terrible.
High school.
I have nightmares about that show.
Natalie and Jenna.
And then we did My Fair Lady, and then we did shows in college too. We did Candide. We did
Wesley.
We did shows.
Do I seem crazy? I'm just whispering.
Yes. Someone's just tuning in. They're like, "What's Chris talking about?" And then why is Jessica just the craziest person ever? Did you see any cool comments, questions?
I'm seeing. I feel like people are putting bad words in there right now, just so I'll accidentally like whisper it. I'm not gonna fall for it. Let's see. Say hi to Julie. My Fair Lady. So you said we were in My Fair Lady together?
Yes.
So good.
Yeah.
And just now, I was singing with the kids when we were looking up musicals, and it was so amazing. We were looking up Sweeney Todd, which I probably shouldn't have shown them, but Christopher wanted me to show them one of the songs, and then they were like, what's that about? But really, what's the show about? I was like, let's watch something else. But that was really exciting. We talked about Sondheim.
Tamara on Twitter asks, favorite thing about being a YouTuber? That's kind of a new thing for us. I mean, we've been doing it for a year now, and there's a lot of really cool things about it. I love that I get to make videos.
Dylan, Caroline, Nuri, Australia.
I'm trying to answer the real
I know.
questions.
Okay. Favorite things about being a YouTuber?
Yeah.
Spending more time together.
Yes, that's definitely something that I've had several times this year where I was doing something with my kids or with Jessica and going, wow, if I had the job I had last year, this would not be a possibility. Like this moment right now wouldn't have happened. And that's really cool to have those moments of just like, wow, I'm actually spending time with my kids and giving them these cool experiences. And also reading the comments and stuff. Somebody wrote me on Twitter the other day saying, like, you inspire me to spend more time with my family. And that was such a cool comment. I should look up who wrote that to me and write them right back. I'm gonna do it. But stuff like that, like having people be excited about our family and the things that we do and the things we stand for, it's cool. It's very neat to be connected in a way that we've never really been connected before. So that is that answer. Let's see. Alyssa wants to know, how is your Mac experience? I don't want to talk about this too much because I don't want the comments get flooded with Mac versus PC battles. I'm not getting into it. I've been a PC guy my entire life. I always thought that I would always use a PC. Colleen was like, you should get a Mac. And I was like, no, I don't like Macs. But then I realized I've only ever used them like a little bit at a time, and it frustrated me because it's a different interface. And I felt like a hypocrite saying, no, I don't like this thing when I've never actually tried it. So I'm trying it. I like it so far, and I'm able to use the same program that I used before, so it wasn't that big of a leap. But
that was a big. I feel like that was
it.
a big thing. Like if you hadn't been able to use Adobe Premiere, you would have been too hesitant to try it, right?
Yes.
At least right now.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
Kate Kursky wanted to know how we choose which Miranda shows we go to.
Any one that we can go to, we go to.
It's basically every once in a while, Colleen will be like, "Oh, you guys should come! Like, come! This we'd really love to have you." And it doesn't happen as much anymore. It used to be more often when if she was concerned if a show wasn't selling out or something. And
her show is different now than it was back then.
Yeah,
like that's her show used to have a lot of guest stars and stuff like that, and now
it's more just her.
It's more her, and I think that's more what the fans of her show or of Miranda Sings really want to see is more Miranda Sings. So she's.
And then you partner that, which doesn't happen as much anymore, with just cost. So so a show's close to us, like usually if it's in California or somewhere where you can drive to pretty easily, then we try to make it happen because we love going to the Miranda shows. Like I would go to them every single night. I don't get tired of them. I think she's hilarious and amazing. And if you have seen one, you know what I'm talking about. Like they're completely magical and wonderful. So we always want to. It's just a matter of if we're able to and able to partner it up with other things. Like we went to Ohio because we could visit my family at the same time, and I love going to Ohio. And we went to Utah because we could drive there, and we went to Florida because we wanted to go to Glozell Fest too. And Christopher is trying to go there every year. And I think we're hoping to go to LA because it's LA in February.
I know I'm in that show.
Yeah.
I don't know about the kids, but I know I'll be in that show. Let's see here. Trying to find some more.
Abigail's Life just said that fireplace looks so comfy.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh. It's so amazing.
It's so nice to be here.
I push the couch all the way up to the fireplace and I just hang out there. I love it. Have my tea. I feel like you guys should probably see my fingernails because they're really pretty today. So let's see if this will show up. This is what I'm doing. These are my New Year's nails. And since I'm with you guys for New Year's, I'm giving you a nice up close. Can you screenshot that and send it to me so I can always remember my New Year's nails?
Why don't you just take a picture of your New Year's nails?
Because it's like the lighting, and they look pretty good in there.
Okay. Do that. The Happy Cookie on Twitter says, would you ever consider getting any pets? We have a pet.
We have Alice.
Alice is our rabbit. Bailey got her a while back, and she's our little
Charlotte.
Rabbit.
Someone asked. They said please.
Oh, okay.
And Taylor in Canada.
Yep.
And Ballinger 101 says Jessica's tea.
I'm gonna say hi to Sophie.
I want it.
Sophia. I'm sorry, Sophia. Didn't mean to. Just don't have my reading glasses on to read these little words. Let's see here. Miss Sophie Claus says, when you were younger, what did you want it to be?
I don't think they care. I wanted to be an actress. I was very committed to that. And then I kind of wasn't as obsessed with it. And I was more obsessed with having babies.
I
met this guy.
wanted to be a magician, and my parents told me that that wouldn't work. So then I wanted to write movies. And then when that didn't work, I became a magician.
Gotcha.
So, you know.
Lindsay Kearney keeps asking about thoughts on Meryl Streep. And is that about Into the Woods or just in general?
Why don't you answer whichever one you feel the most comfortable answering?
Well, I thought in Into the Woods, she didn't like own it in the very intro, the way like she wasn't like, but then I not loved, but I totally believed and thought she was great pretty much for the rest of it. The turning point for me was when she was in the tower with Rapunzel, and it was like a sad, like Meryl Streep moment, and I thought she did a great job. So,
Taylor wants to know what we should name this kitten.
It's not too late, Jessica. Meryl Streep wasn't in her first movie till she was 27. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I love like on stage acting, and like today even I was doing stuff with the kids. As I said, we were singing. I love that feeling where you're like, la, like getting crazy. But ooh, someone says you're very good looking, Lori Lynn. It's true. He's really good looking. No, he's talking about you, Chris. You are very good looking.
Thank you.
Super true.
You're gonna make me blush. Tyler wants to. Speaking of I don't know, cute.
Kitten?
See that kitten?
Yes.
Can I show it to? I'm gonna show it to.
Show it to internet.
Okay. See that kitten?
Yes.
She wants to know. Taylor wants to know what we should name that kitten. I think Button.
I was gonna say, I can't believe you'd like give us that gift
Don't
of
name
naming
your
your
name your kitten Button.
I wish you should have Bailey down here, and I know you can't make that happen, and we're the ones that technically have that power. But maybe can they tweet that and we can have Bailey do it? Would you like that? Would you like? I mean, otherwise you can name it Button.
Here's what's gonna happen. I'm following you. Okay. Now we're just gonna get a bunch of requests, but I'm following you. Send me that picture in a message, and then I will show it to Bailey, and I'll tweet you back and let you know what she thinks you should name your kitten. What else we got? Kenny wants us to say hello. Hi, Kenny. Maddie wants to know, what place would you most want to travel to?
I love Europe. I've been there, so I feel it's kind of a lame answer. I guess I would like somewhere else in Europe, but also the same places I've been to.
I always get surprised when I go places, especially when it's a really different place, at how much I like it. And so I feel like if I say like, oh, I really want to go to this place, it might not actually be what I really want. Does that make sense?
Someone just said kiss each other, like in all caps. You missed it at 9:01.
Yeah.
Oh, kiss. It's Cameron Owens.
We did
I
our
think
kiss.
it's only him, but he's like really.
We'll have to rewatch the thing. We already did our New Year's kiss. We're done for the whole year, right?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
We only did it because we had to.
I'm gonna sneak one or two. Oh no! When you least expect it. Right now. All right.
Germany! Germany is one of the places. Daniel Beck and Score now at the same time. We're like, Germany.
Germany's beautiful. We love it.
Yeah, we've been there together.
We like the culture, just everything. But it was like just really cool.
Germany is great. Yes, we've been to Berlin. We spent some time in Berlin.
The zoo there is very cool.
Yes, and we're getting so many kiss requests now. This just got really like.
Well, I typoed on Twitter and said that it was a love chat instead of a live chat.
Did you really?
I did. So I think they're expecting something a little different than what we're actually giving them right now. They're like, what are all these questions?
Are you guys here for the love chat or the live chat?
Let's see here.
Oh, and I see this a bunch. Charlotte Bridson saying, has Parker said his first word? And a bunch of other people are saying that. And yes,
He's talking all kinds.
he's talking. Like, and if we tell him what to say, he'll say it. And
he knows some things too. You go like, "Where are your shoes?" And I'll go like, "No."
Oh yeah, shoes. Shoes is like
shoes is his favorite word.
It's his favorite word. Shoes. He goes mo, and he goes titu. That's really cute. And I don't know. He does a lot of things. He's pretty impressive.
Natalie wants to know what your favorite.
Some people are saying live chat, and some people are saying love chat.
It's very Mac versus PC. What's your favorite Christmas movie? This is from Natalie.
Sorry, I keep saying I'm just gonna laugh for the rest of the thing because I just keep seeing you guys write love chat. I'm here for the love chat.
Wow.
Hi, Tyler. Lily. Yeah, Canada. Canada is a place that I've always wanted to go to. That was like what I was first thinking we'd do for our honeymoon. I was like, we'll go to Canada. And I've always been really enchanted by Canada. But
Lauren,
then we found out we could go to Europe, and I was like,
I've been to Canada.
Castles.
I like Canada. I liked it a lot. I want to take you guys there.
I know, Spain.
World
traveler.
Oh yes, I went with my grandmother.
Oh my gosh, this person doesn't know my name.
Her name is Jessica, and Lauren is asking, when did you know you wanted to marry Jessica?
Oh.
And I have a very interesting, I think, outlook on this, which is I always thought that I would marry Jessica. Like as soon as I met her, because I feel like too many people like go out on dates and they're like, I don't know about this person. I don't know. Maybe I'll change about them. And it's like, no. If you don't think that there's the potential that you will marry that person, like, I don't know. I don't know about
date for marriage.
You date for marriage. That's
not for fun. That's what this guy did.
No, I had fun.
Well, yeah, but not for like.
You make it sound like
no reason.
I was like, well, let me count up her chickens and her goats and strike a deal with her father. No, I was.
And I was also the first and only girl you've been on a date with.
Yeah.
And same with your dad, with your mom.
Yeah. But it's what?
When Ballingers make a decision, they make a decision.
Well, no, it's just like if I didn't think that I was going to marry you, I wouldn't have asked you out. Yeah. You know, and I'm not saying it was like.
It's not like he's not saying he knew he was going to marry me.
It was.
I see a potential.
I could marry this person.
Yes.
I could marry this person. And I didn't ever have the like, I couldn't marry this person, right?
Right.
So
and
we
also,
kept dating until we got married. And now we go on dates with our children to soup plantation. Deal with it.
And also, I was his first kiss. And the night of our first kiss, he said that he loved me for the first time. So.
I got real serious. It's really turned into a love chat just now.
Someone said, please say Bailey. I'm guessing that someone is Bailey. Unless they just like the way we say Bailey. The way it rolls off our tongue. How old is Bailey? She's 7, which is crazy.
She's lost so many teeth.
Yeah, she doesn't have any teeth anymore.
Let me see.
When and where... Oh, these are going so fast. Someone said, when and where did you meet Jessica? And I missed that person's name, which I feel really bad about.
What was the question?
When and where did you meet me?
Oh, well, we were in high school. It's kind of strange because we both saw each other in shows and noticed each other in those shows. She was in Music Man, and I was in an improv show, and we would pass each other in the halls and like sometimes say hello. And then, and so I don't know. What was the first time we like met? Was it at that party? Would you consider that? First time we actually like sat down and
we were in high school together.
Legit long conversation.
And we had these moments. We had these like moments where we'd see each other but it wasn't even like being friends or anything. We just kind of had crushes on each other from afar. Slow chat down. What does that mean? Are we talking too quickly? Are we using our California dialects?
We met in high school.
And S1 Curtis wants to know, is kissing my crush a good idea? And I feel like you guys often throw out these like weighty questions that really need a backstory.
Get to know your crush before kissing that crush. Right?
Well, it's just, we believe in being direct and pretty open. S1 Curtis, is kissing my crush a good idea? I'm seeing it. I see it. But like, it's good to talk and just be like, hey, I like you. I'd be interested in dating you and you as a person, like, as opposed to all the other kind of stuff and whispers and drama. But I mean, is your crush in a relationship? Because then, no, don't kiss that crush. Is your crush a horrible person? No, don't kiss that crush.
You're really breaking it down. Just, where are the visual aids? Dude, flashcards. That's like someone like
well, they
tagging
wanted
the
us
building.
to slow it down.
Don't
so.
kiss the person tagging the building.
I mean, if it's a good person who you're like, this would be a good relationship, then I don't know, talk and be like, can I kiss you? Like, wait for the moment. Or like, I don't know if you're a girl or a boy or like, I don't know. The dynamic. It's so important. Not that girls can't kiss boys, but I don't know what your personal dynamic. I don't even know if you've got some sort of religion that would, or like, you know, different place in the world that would make that illegal or something.
We're way on the outside of this relationship that you're asking for. I think that's what she's trying to say. It's like, we are at a fireplace in California. We don't know where you are, what this is leading up to.
And you're very important to us. Like, we take you very seriously.
We don't want to guide you down a path that is a bad one. So think in your mind, how do I get to that fireplace with the one I love someday with 3 kids? Right?
Yeah.
That was also really convoluted.
Someone said, more kids. Nicole Holbert. We definitely want more kids sometime down the line.
But we don't know when that time down the line is.
We don't even know.
Let's see here. Wow, this is
say Adele Dazeem.
Got real quiet there.
No, now it's just like kids. Where's Jessica from? Santa Barbara, California. Easy.
She lived on an awesome farm next to the Mission. If you ever come to Santa Barbara, go see the Mission because it's a beautiful building.
Yes.
And her farm was like literally right next door to
And someone's saying, oh, say that again. I've seen it a couple times. Someone's saying, has anybody ever told me I look like Megan Follows from Green Gables in the UK? And I've never heard that. But I'm definitely going to look into that. And what is this Green Gables? Because I, as you know, was watching maybe you don't all know, but I was watching Criminal Minds.
You all know. From looking through our window at night, you saw
me watching Criminal Minds, a lot of it. And now I'm done with that because I'm out of episodes and I can't get the current season because, you know, I just have the internet and I don't steal it. I just watch it on, you know, Netflix. And then I was watching The Good Wife. I got caught up on that. And that's a great show. I love The Good Wife.
What does this have to do with their question?
Green Gables. What is this? Is this a show I should watch? Oh, Megan Falls. I just saw it again. Come back. Let me find it.
Oh, now you're gonna mess up.
And someone keeps just being racist for no reason, which I don't like. So stop it with the racism. That's a weird thing to do. It's a weird thing to throw out there. Yeah, I did it again. Cut it out.
They're doing it more just because you're saying this.
Nope, Criminal Minds. Now they're talking. Okay, say the Green Gables thing again. Put it out there.
We'll look into it. We'll look into
Yeah.
it. We don't need to spend everyone's time thinking about this.
And we just watched Marco Polo together on Netflix. That was pretty intense. But now we're done. So we're looking for a show. So I don't know what Green Gables is.
Maddie Frelick on YouTube, on Twitter. Did you guys get good grades through high school? Jessica got crazy good grades, like 4.70,000. You got really good grades, right?
Yeah, this is my good grades.
I did not get good grades. I worked really, really hard to get terrible grades. It wasn't until college that I realized how to work the system, which I think is important for getting good grades in high school. I think the most important thing through school is to learn stuff. And I definitely did that. And I think that a lot of people, even people who get good grades, don't do that. They aren't setting out to learn something. But you have this opportunity to go to school, get inspired about something, and learn things. And I learned how to video edit in school. And I did these elaborate video editing projects. And sometimes they got bad grades because they were really late, because I didn't do what everyone else did. I didn't make a collage. I made a video project out of a simple task. And I wasn't playing the high school's game. I was learning things. And I think that that's important. So I'm going to get off my soapbox here, and we can move right along.
A lot of people are correcting Green Gables and saying that it is Anne of Green Gables. So I should watch that. I should watch that with Bailey. I try to do a read the book first rule. So she has that series and she hasn't gotten to it yet, but I'm sure that would be really fun to watch that series with her after she's read it. And then somebody else asked what's on my hoodie. So it's Tinkerbell, because I got it at the Disney store outlet. And then also it's sauce from the food I ate today. There's a lot of that somewhere on there. I saw that, I was like, oh, I've got to cover that up with my hair. I've got food all over my clothes. So that's cool.
Just blame it on one of the kids.
The kids did it.
Parker threw it
all over me.
Yeah.
I can't see it anymore. Can you see it? Where is it? I know there's orange somewhere. Christopher, you have to look at me to see me.
Oh, yeah, it's right. It's right here in this third cheek. Don't look. That's my wife.
Sauce.
Let's see. Derry Cameron says, favorite TV series of all time. That's a tough one, isn't it?
Not for me.
Okay. 6 Feet Under? Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
I told you that.
What are you talking about, crazy person?
You are really into, but yes, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, this one. 100%.
And people Broadway Fanatic keep saying, do you like Idina Menzel? And, I mean, I don't have any problems with her, but I don't know much. Like, I've heard her in Wicked, but I don't know. I feel so inept. I don't know her very well. I do know who she is. But, well, because now she just said on here, please tell me you know who she is. I do know who she is. But I feel like, I mean, obviously I know that she's awesome and everybody thinks she's awesome. And I feel like there's a story when Wicked closed where, and this may not have been her, but I feel like she like broke her arm or something and then like went on stage for the last part anyway. So I'm sure you would know that. Is that true? Is that her? I really respect that. I mean, who doesn't respect stories like that? But I mean, Frozen, duh. So yeah, I mean, it's like you hear, of course, it's like we know who I don't know, but I don't know her very, very well. Like, I'm sure you do. So I feel like, you know, I'm lacking there.
It's okay. Just let it go.
Somebody said, ooh, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Let it go.
Oh, good one. I
had to explain.
But somebody said, ooh, Buffy, and you don't even know because it is the best show.
Did they say ew Buffy or ooh
no?
Buffy?
I think they said it. It went by fast. But that doesn't offend me. That just I have this moment of like feeling sad for you, and then feeling really excited for you because it probably means you haven't watched it. And someday I'm hoping you'll watch it and have the emotions and the feelings of watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer and how good it is. She fell through the trapdoor. Somebody was saying the thing about Idina Menzel. She fell through the trapdoor. I don't know. Maze Runner, another one that I have that book and I started the first chapter and I'm really excited about reading it, but I'm not going to see the movie until I read the book, and I will do that soon. Oh, these are happening so fast.
Lacey has a very interesting tweet. I'm not quite sure how to answer it or even if we should go there, but we're going to go there. I'm 22, married for 3.5 years and have 2 kids. Am I crazy? LOL. You probably are. Moving right along.
What did she say? I was reading the thing.
She's 22, married for 3.5 years and have 2 kids. Am I crazy?
Why about that?
Yeah, I don't think the choice to do that made you crazy, but having that many kids that young it might drive you a little crazy.
Christopher and Colleen and Trent and Rachel's great grandma got married when she was 15. Worked for her.
Yeah.
Wouldn't work in society now here, but it worked for her. So who are we to say, like, oh, you're crazy for that? I think that's fine. Christopher and I got married when we were 21.
We were.
And we probably would have had a baby if we could have at that time and if we had jobs because we were in college.
Hold on. I'm excited this person's watching, so I want to point this out. 444RR.
Oh,
See, my wife knows who you are.
yeah.
If you are not a magician / YouTuber, what job would you have? Now, first off, I want to say thanks for watching. You've been watching our stuff since I was at Magic Eat.
And Christopher needs to get back to you on Facebook.
I did. I already did.
Oh.
I took care of that.
I hope you get your Angry Birds picture.
What other job would I have? I don't know. I'm pretty happy wherever I am. I mean, I love doing magic. I love doing YouTube. And so I work really hard to make that happen. But I used to sell dog food, and I love doing that. You know, it's not, I used to work the door at a comedy show. I love doing that. So, and I used to make coffee for producers on a television show. That was like my job, was making photocopies and coffee. And I love doing that as well. So I'm pretty content. If I was going to strive for something else and those two things weren't an option, I don't know, maybe I'd try and be a chef. I like cooking a lot. So there you go.
Someone said, and I missed who it was, but someone said, Jessica, why don't you post on your channel anymore? And I'm actually, it's not going to be me, but I am currently planning, if I remember, to post something tomorrow that I filmed tonight that the kids did and was really cute. So it's not anymore thing.
That's the girl that everyone thinks that you look
Oh,
like.
yeah, let's throw this out
That
there.
actually does look like you when you're
You guys
younger.
think this looks like me? Ooh, wait, because I'm green.
Anyway.
And actually, the person who was asking about Meryl Streep, I've never in my life gotten that comment before, but in a lot of our videos lately, in the last year, a bunch of people have been saying that I look like Meryl Streep. Cool. I don't know. It's kind of surprised me this year that I've gotten that comment a lot because I had never, I always wanted to look like a celebrity. There was a time when I could kind of make myself look like Renee Zellweger, but I don't think I can do it anymore. No, I can't. If I get it, I'll take a picture.
What? What happened? What are you doing? What are you trying to do? I'm trying to find a question over here. I look up, my wife's like
I'm gonna
going
get
into
it.
seizures or something. What are you doing?
I used to make like a really good Renee Zellweger face, but I can't remember how I used to do it.
Well, now she's more like.
I know, she's very different now. She looks fine, but totally different.
Totally different. Okay. Should we try and wrap this up so people can have like an actual New Year's instead of watching us on YouTube live?
I'm trying to do my Renee Zellweger face. Oh, someone that stalled for someone.
Uh-oh.
And Broadway Fanatic says that broken arm Idina Menzel story is true. So totally respect her. And I mean, who didn't love Frozen, obviously. Jessica, can you blow me a kiss from
Whoa.
Jay?
Hey. Hey. You did it?
No, I did it to you.
Anyway.
Christopher, what's your favorite Pixies something? Song or album? I don't know.
Oh.
Best.
Interesting. Interesting question. Yeah, I'm embarrassed to say I don't know Pixies that well. I really like that one song from Fight Club.
Is that the ooh?
Yeah, and it's fun to play on the guitar. This Monkey's Going to Heaven's a great song. What is that one that there's one song, and I'm blanking on the name of it, but I'd play it before I did any improv show and just crank it up because it like got me ready to do things. But it wasn't that song. I forget the song. I'm sorry. If you're like a major Pixies fan, I love their music. I just don't know it well enough to be like, oh, this album was transcendent over the other things. Yeah, I think you got it that time.
I kind of did.
Yeah, please stop. Let's see here. You're not stopping.
No, I was just reading the comments. That's just my face.
Let's see here.
Awkward. Can you get Parker his own channel?
Hey, he's a baby. He's kind of a baby.
Yeah.
He's a baby. Someday.
Ooh, someone said, say hi to Jenna and I'll give you $100.
What's
No.
up, Jenna? How you
Hi,
doing?
Jenna!
Good to see ya. Thanks for joining us on the live chat.
That works. Just so everybody knows, just say that a bunch.
They were probably talking about Jenna Marbles. Like
Why?
saying hi. If we say hi to Jenna Marbles for them. Or something.
Yeah, well, I didn't catch your name then.
Let's see here. Wow, so many great questions.
Oh, people are asking for a little more face.
A little more Renee Zellweger face.
Parker is my fave. He's so cute. He's such a cute baby.
Someone just tweeted that picture.
Yeah, he's got it.
He's got it going on. Parker knows what's up.
I love that picture. And that picture, like, we were out to lunch with Colleen, and Parker was making the cutest faces. Like, he did that, but he was also, like, at one point looking straight at her doing it. It was really cute. And we missed it because it's a camera, and cameras sometimes miss the most perfect moments. But that was a good one.
Gracie on Twitter, how did you learn to play guitar? I took guitar lessons as a kid, and was very frustrated and couldn't do it.
How many times did you do that? Because I didn't know that fact.
I took it for months. Yeah, I did.
That's why you're good at guitar?
No, I couldn't. No. What I'm saying is
Cheating.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I was terrible at it. It sounded bad. I had a hard time.
And now miraculously he picks up a guitar and it's like, I taught myself guitar.
No, then I taught myself guitar in college. See, what happened was in the lessons, it was like, do the scale and do these notes and do these chords. And I needed something to hold it together. I couldn't just do the things. And it hurts. It's painful. You have to really want it. And I didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, you know? And then as an adult, I was like, okay, I'm going to learn this song. I know it sounds pretty simple. I'm going to learn it. And I sat down and I taught myself the chords, and I would just go back and forth between the chords that I had to go back and forth through until my hand like memorized the position that it needed to be in. And then I gradually was able to play that song. After I learned that song, I did the same thing with another song, and I would try and learn what the notes or what the chords were, like what they were called, how they felt to play. And I completely I play most of the chords wrong. Like my fingers are in the wrong place, but it makes the sound. Like I'm supposed to use this finger instead of this finger, and I switch it up. And it's just how I play the guitar. It's different. Like I play a G totally different than most other people, I think. But I taught myself with songs and just going back and forth between the chords that I knew had to go together until they sounded right. And then I'd add another chord. So
someone asked us to sing a song together.
What song you want to sing?
And by the way, you should know this Jay Who fan keeps asking me to blow more and more kisses.
Back off, Jay.
So.
Let's see here.
Love chat.
Emma says, Bones is my favorite show. What episode was you in? I was in, my name is in an episode about like some video game guy. Yeah. I don't know the episode numbers. I don't know.
There's one in the
Season 3.
second or third season where they go to Las Vegas.
And there's cards that get spread across, and that's like the transition.
It's just
anything
it's really
with
fast.
Cards was my hands.
That's it. You don't see any of his body. It's just a card and a hand.
And I worked for Bones for season 2 and 3. With season 2, I worked with Anders from Workaholics.
Yeah, they were like total buddies,
were-
and they worked together.
Yeah.
Not actors. Like
we were like PAs. I was a PA. I replaced him when I came into the job, and he got promoted. Like that's how that went. So
someone just said I look bored reading the comments. I'm not bored. It's just coming at me like this, and now everybody's saying love chat, and I'm trying not to freak out and laugh because you guys are so funny. And I think somebody said, "Are we making new merchandise next year?"
Sure, we're doing all sorts of things. We're talking about ways of doing Magic Monday a little differently, maybe.
We're talking about all kinds of things.
And you know how the vlogs are going to go, how many days a week we're going to do the vlogs, if we're going to do the quick clips still.
Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do quick clips. I think they're great.
And then the different people that we want to collab with.
Right now we're doing vlogs Tuesday through Friday, and I think we're going to keep that up. And we're going to keep up Magic Monday. We're trying to figure out if we should do it from the instant comments, or if I think we might.
Well, we might switch it up. We might take it out on the street and do it for total strangers. I might do something set just to music with no talking. I might do something like a prank. We just don't know. We want to kind of play around with it and try some new things and maybe collab with some magicians. And we've got a bunch of different collabs lined up and excited about. And bringing new people onto the channel is always fun. So we're gonna try some new things this year, and we're really excited about it. And we've got some trips planned loosely. We know we'll be going places maybe.
Places.
It's all up in the air, so I can't say one way or another where we're going. But there's some.
I think he's just going somewhere because I don't know what he's talking about. So he's got some plans.
I'm just gonna wrap my things into a little handkerchief, put it on a stick, and walk out.
I am going to Disney World. You guys can have fun at home.
So long, everybody.
He has done that before.
The first time I went to Disney World, I was with my sisters and not with my kids. And I had kids. Let's see.
And some people are asking if I straighten my hair, and I blow dried it. That's it. So I actually have really curly hair down here in the under part. And it doesn't look that curly right now, but I just blow dried it, and I don't know. It worked out. Doesn't always.
Cassie Williams, how did you learn how to perform magic tricks? A couple different ways. I read in books when I was little. That was the primary source of where I would learn, and DVDs. Hanging out with other magicians helps out. And then I worked in a magic store, and when you work in a magic store, you get access to a lot of magic tricks, and you get to learn them. And now I invent magic tricks. So about 50% of what you see on Magic Monday is original magic trick that came from my brain. And then the other 50% is magic that's already existed that I've kind of modified to do what I need it to do. So.
Hi, Maisie Lee.
Okay.
Do you speak another language? I took French for a long time. So, but I also haven't taken it now for 10 years. So, not really. I like languages. I like learning little bits of languages.
Languages frustrate me, and I think it's the same thing as learning the guitar. Is with learning a language, you have to learn these bits and pieces of the language and then put it together, and I can't do it. I can't I just don't see the. I just have it's frustrating.
It's not Christopher's thing.
I'm bad at it.
And I have to say hi to Tyler Cohen because I see him every single time. Hi, and I just haven't gotten to say it yet. But hi, and thank you.
I'm going to give a little shout out to Alyssa.
Hey.
From Jade. Oh no, shout out to Jade and Alyssa. So shout out to both y'all.
Double shout out. And I like this one too. Dauphin keeps saying, do you think all of your kids will eventually be brunette?
Probably.
And yes.
Probably.
I was very blonde. I was a little bit more blonde than Jacob.
I was blonde too.
And Christopher was Bailey's hair.
Trent was super blonde.
Yeah.
My dad was super blonde.
Is Trent not blonde anymore?
I don't know. It's kind of dirty blonde at least.
Yeah.
My dad, pictures of my dad, he's like super like Steve Martin, white hair, blonde. So, and his hair's, or at least when he was my age, his hair was darker than mine.
And I think it actually took until when Christopher and I dated, I was still very blonde. Like he was like, "Oh, a blonde girl," and then I was like, "Gotcha," because my hair turned brown when you married me. That's what happens, guys.
Whatever.
I don't know.
You didn't change, like you as a person. I mean, you grew, like we're growing, and I think that's cool.
Someone
People
just
grow.
asked how much can Bailey eat.
Depends on what it is. If she likes it, a lot. If she doesn't like it, very little.
She's very proud of herself. Not proud of herself. She's just like really self-aware that she's a slow eater. And she'll say that. Like everybody's always like, "Come on, Bailey, eat your food. Eat that food." And she goes, "I am a slow eater." And she is. She's like 2 hours more and she wants to eat it all. She's cool. I like that she's excited about food. Okay, I'm trying to read a good comment in here.
Julia says, thanks for answering the Pixies question and pointed out some other great Pixies songs. Here Comes Your Man, Debaser, and Tame. I think Debaser might have been the song that I'd rock out to right before the show.
I don't know anything about Pixies.
If you heard it, you'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
You used to turn that up really loud in the car on the way to the improv shows. Sean says, Chris, are you nice all the time? I'll let my wife answer this one.
Are you nice all the time?
Yeah.
He's a very nice guy.
I don't think anybody's nice all the time, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of an impossible...
You do a pretty good job when you're sick, but you do
almost,
fall under the, like, grumpy when sick guy stereotype.
So when I'm sick, then the Incredible Hulk comes out. And I'm like,
yeah, he's never mean. He never yells. He never yells.
I'm just gently angry.
Sometimes he's a little bit like grouchy, but he's definitely.
I get stressed out.
I've never heard you.
I get really stressed out.
I can think of.
But I try and be nice because those are like the people that you see again and that you're like dealing with.
He's pretty much the nicest guy that there is.
Thank you. Okay, it's 9:53, which means it's about to be New Year's somewhere else.
We're guessing.
No, we're not guessing. We know that. It's a fact. It's about to be New Year's. So when it's New Year's for that time zone, that's when we're gonna close this out.
Oh, could you drop the ball again? No, we're not gonna close it out. We'll drop the ball. What are you gonna do
drop the ball,
tonight?
but then we also we'll close it. I want to play some board games.
We have plans to play some board games. We're really excited about it.
So let's answer some more questions. Let's not.
Well, do you have that ball ready? Show the people the ball.
It's pretty accurate. Look at that ball.
So in case it's about to be midnight for you, and you think that there's another ball that's better to watch, you're crazy. Because look at this guy.
That is a spiky ball.
We're not going to hold it up until then. It's going to drop for now, and we'll bring it back up. But remind us in the comments, because last time we forgot. Sorry, New York.
What is the weirdest or silliest one of your kids has said?
Musical
Jesse?
theater dream roles from Laura something.
We'll get to that one.
Sorry. We see
one.
the questions at the same time.
Weirdest or silliest one of your kids has said?
That's so tough. I
really
tried writing down. I've got a little tiny
there's something new
where I wrote down funny things they say.
I'm trying to think of something that somebody said just today.
Bailey came up with a joke today. She's getting really solid with coming up with jokes. Do you remember
Jacob?
what it was?
No, I didn't. I don't think I heard it.
Something about the cashier. What is the cash?
I have something that Jacob said.
It was like, what if a cashier's mad at you? Then it'll say, you need to change, or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid.
She says stuff like that. Jacob came walking into the living room going, Have you seen a Wally in here? And I didn't know what he was talking about, and I noticed he was holding a rope, and then he kept walking, and he had built a Wally, like from the movie Wally, out of a cardboard box that was like tinfoil. It looked just like Wally, and he had put it over a toy with wheels that you pull by a rope. So he just walked in with this Wally. So that's one of the things. Okay, so what was it? Theater Dream Roles?
Yeah.
King Lear.
You don't even know that show. Are you making it
I
up?
know that show.
Are you making this up?
A little bit.
Answer it. It's a good question. We want to know the answer.
Is it theater or is it musical theater?
It doesn't
Do you
matter.
remember?
Anything. It's a theater dream roles, which includes Drop the Spiky Ball.
No, don't you try.
Trick me.
Don't you try and trick Jessica.
I've got a clock on my computer here. So
Yeah, Mac to the rescue. So okay, what is yours? What is yours?
Well, I mean, we were just listening to the last 5 years, and oh my gosh.
You want to be Kathy?
Yeah, but for myself, because I don't know if I could be on stage and like know all the lines for that long. I don't have a great memory at this point. But like probably just for myself in my room, if I could memorize all those songs and just sing them to myself, I'd be really entertained. Of course I would want that. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. And then Colleen and I have talked about that since forever. Then she actually got that role. And that's what we were watching tonight. We were watching on YouTube. You can find old videos. Colleen didn't post them on her channel. Somebody else posted them with Colleen singing Last 5 Years. Are we off sync? I'm looking at, are we off? I hope we're not. But anyway, look up Colleen singing the Last 5 Years music, and you will see her in college doing that. But that's a great role. And then just anything, like Into the Woods, Baker's Wife, just all of it. I love music. I love like the feeling of it. It's so good, but I don't think I could actually do it in front of people. I don't know. Theater. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Anything in that show. That show is amazing.
That show's messed up.
Streetcar Named Desire.
Also messed up.
Amazing. Amazing shows. What else?
I think I'd want to be in The Odd Couple. One of the two guys. I don't care which one, but I'd want to do
goofy guy.
No, it's a great play.
Drama.
I would do, well, it's a Shakespeare comedy. I would want to be Oberon in Midsummer Night's Dream because I think I can magic that role up and it'd be pretty epic.
I'd like to be Juliet because I am still a child wanting to be Juliet.
I wanted to be Henry Higgins and I got to be that role. That was kind of like a dream come true.
Yeah,
doing that.
And he was
fun.
Amazing.
Let's see.
We should find the footage of the old plays we were in.
Oh, that's something.
That's
to
a
look
2015 resolution.
Look forward to that. In 2015, there's going to be some old videos. I actually have a whole bunch of really old videos of me as a kid, of school projects that I did, of us in plays, and we're going to edit together some pretty epic stuff. I'm pretty sure.
Someone just found Colleen singing Summer in Ohio. Get it. There are so many songs up there with her singing. So enjoy. You're welcome.
Someone said that it's the.
Oh, 1 minute.
Oh, this is Kansas time zone. So I've got family there.
Yeah, tell us if it's your midnight.
It's
almost. I don't know. Drop the ball soon.
So we don't have the seconds. We don't have the seconds on our thing. So we're just gonna have to. It's gonna be an immediate. Don't do it yet. It's not time.
You almost thought it was 2015 out there.
Okay, we got. It could be a whole minute because we don't know because we don't have.
This is 9:59. 11:59. Oh.
We're ready.
Say my name for the last time, please. Leodon Rodriguez.
We're still ready.
2015. You coming anytime soon?
Come on, 2015. You can do it. Push, push. The little raptor from the. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were giving birth to it.
No, the little raptor coming out of the egg and drop the ball! Happy New Year! Kansas and all the other places that are in
Minnesota!
Yeah.
Yay!
Happy New Year's.
Leah Cohen, I saw your name go really fast. Happy New Year's. Oh, we've got to kiss and drink our thing.
Oh, right.
Drink our thing first.
You're doing this. Totally out of order. Totally out of order. Happy New Year's. Let's see here. Yeah.
Longest minute ever. I agree. I was holding that ball.
Are we planning on going to see the new Annie movie? This is from Abigail. We don't really see any movies because...
No, well, this one is semi-child appropriate, actually. I've seen the ads, and I'm torn on it because I think I want to see it just because it is an Annie movie.
It's
but
going
it's
to
so
be a
different
you
looking.
and Bailey date, probably. I think
it will be. Bailey's seen a little bit of the actual Annie because it's a little inappropriate. There's some heavy drinking. Yeah, she might have snuck the whole thing.
When we did a show at the Magic Castle, I think that's what she did.
I don't think she watched the whole thing just because it's kind of long. It's a little scary. But I love the original Annie. I love it. I love it. I would be Annie on stage tomorrow if I could. Totally a weird production of Annie.
Would you be doing the Renee Zellweger face through the whole thing?
I think I've almost got it.
I think I got it even better. All right.
And so the new one, did somebody say Annie was amazing? Has it come out already? We don't know these things. I'm really, anytime a musical comes out, I just like want to support the heck out of it because I love musicals. And when Disney stopped doing musicals, it was like this, why did they do that? And I'm so glad Frozen came out, and Tangled is like my favorite movie. It's so good. So I'm really glad that musicals are making a comeback. But that one does look pretty different. It's very, I think it looked a little rude. I think that was a problem. Doesn't she like they burn toast? And so, I don't know. There was something about it that I was like, oh gosh, I wonder if I could take my kids. I've got to think about like rudeness in movies and how I don't like my kids to watch things where they would start doing pranks on us or like being rude. So oh yes, Annie was amazing. All right.
This person's
I will
Twitter
definitely
name,
look into that because I love musicals.
This person's Twitter name is Hi Chris and Jessica.
Oh, hi.
Is that a different Chris and Jessica? Or is that us?
I'll take
That's
it.
very flattering. Would you guys vlog again at all this year? Yes, our plan is to vlog 4 days a week all year. So it's going to happen, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
And those days are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Saturday is the only day of the week where we don't have a scheduled video next year.
So we'll see. We'll see how we can do that. Hopefully well.
Yeah, so, yeah.
What did you think of Agony in Into the Woods? We thought, Colleen and I were sitting next to each other in Into the Woods, and we were like, oh, this is solid. And we started it with, I leaned over and I was like, when they don't get the humor in Agony in Into the Woods, it drives me crazy. It drives me bonkers. And we thought the movie version was pretty solid. I said, I think that Christopher and Joshua should do a cover of Agony, and that would be the best thing that ever happened.
You're just rallying people right now.
So everybody, I believe in this. So everybody constantly hassle both of them because they would be amazing. No, Christopher could do it.
No, I don't think so.
He could totally do it. He would nail it. It would be hilarious. They're the funniest guys. Joshua and Christopher doing Agony. I think it would be hilarious. Pass it on. Say my name, JC, please. Say Colby Jack. Sure.
The Piper Cole says, have you ever performed magic to somebody and they just walked away? Yeah. Yeah. I wish there was more to that story. But
I've performed a lot of magic.
I've done magic for years, like 20-something years. And in that time, you're learning, and people are rude. Some people are just rude. So yes, that's definitely happened to me. I think the rudest thing that's ever happened to me, you were there, I was doing street magic in Pasadena, and this political group, this guy comes up, and I had attracted a big crowd, and he literally, without looking at me, without making eye contact, went in front of me and started passing out flyers.
Sure.
and telling people that our government was, that we needed to impeach Cheney or something. Yeah, it was like
politics.
It was impeach the vice president. And I was like, this isn't the time for this. And
that happens. Christopher pulls a crowd, and then there are other little street people who like go like, oh, I'm going to work off that crowd.
Yeah. So, and I was mid-trick, like mid-sentence, and he just started going off on his own political agenda. And Jessica went up to him and was like, "What? How dare you? Why would you do that?"
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Ooh.
And he looked at you. You don't remember this? I remember this.
No, but I'll take it.
He looked at you and he was like, "It's just like pressing pause on a video."
Oh, and I was like, cut it out.
So that's don't try and impeach the vice president.
Don't mess with me on the
Magic
streets.
And Jessica.
People want to know about our first kiss. When, where, how.
We were watching Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Hey.
And I still have not seen that entire movie.
Because of kissing.
I was a little distracted.
Oh.
Let's see here. I'm going to say hi to Emily Spillane from Plymouth.
Someone says it's a shame Josh isn't there to give you a New Year's kiss. Thanks.
Yeah. Let's see here. Kaylee, I'm going to give you a shout out. I think we should wrap this up so we can have some.
He keeps saying that.
Well, I'm not.
That's like the 85th time you said that. People are like, no, and then we just don't.
Oh, are they saying no? If they're saying no, I'll just keep going.
Now they're like, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, now they're like, oh, well, yeah, you guys really, you've run out of things to talk about.
Ooh, what's your dream country to move to? See, there are some issues there because I really love homeschooling. Like, I love homeschooling. And I mean, maybe if I was in a different country, maybe I'd be open to a different thing with it. But I've actually looked up homeschooling in Europe. And while it is legal in many countries, not Germany, but and not probably some other ones, but it's very uncommon. Whereas in America, you look at the statistics and there are homeschoolers kind of everywhere. And for a while, it was like, oh, I could homeschool like in the Netherlands. And then you look it up and it on Wikipedia, and it actually shows how many people homeschool in different in those countries, and it's like under 100 or like 30 people. And no, don't leave. We're not gonna leave. Somebody asked what the ideal country would be, and I mean, I guess it would be the United States, but I love Europe. Like, seriously, I kind of like, oh, maybe I should just live there for 6 months or whatever, and just try it out. Stick my toes in for a little bit, but I don't think that would actually ever happen. But I really love different places in Europe. We spent a lot of time in France. We enjoyed it, and no, we're not leaving, you guys. We're not leaving you. Oh no, they're saying probably the live chat, not don't leave the country. Anyway, so there are some places that are open to homeschooling, but it's just not as popular, and it would just be a very different lifestyle in that way. But maybe I'd be different about the schools if I was somewhere else too. I don't know. And not the schools. It's not like we're anti-school. We actually really enjoy our time with our children, and that's part of our homeschooling because we get to be with them.
I got a couple of great questions lined up here. Fatima says, what was Bailey's opinion of the cricket lollipop? She was excited about it. She ate it. She said she never wanted one again.
Yeah, so, she's over it.
I was going to get her a bunch of straight, like, freeze-dried bugs and let her try it all.
Bailey and I were talking once about how you can eat bugs. And we went online and we looked at all the different bugs that were edible and how in different places in the world people ate different bugs, like just normally, which we don't typically here in the United States. So we were interested in that. And she was like really excited. She was excited about ants, and she was like trying to catch ants all over the house. And hi, Kylie, I do notice you. Do you wear sweatpants? Sure, I'll wear some sweatpants. I've actually, that's one of my other New Year's resolutions, is that I need some haters back off sweatpants, because then I won't freak out about what to wear to her shows. And sweatpants would be my ultimate, like, I don't understand how I don't have sweatpants yet for this purpose.
Next question is from Ballinger fan page. Have you ever been to Washington, D.C.? No, I've always wanted to go. I want to see the Capitol. She has, before we were a thing.
And Bailey and I were looking at my pictures of me in Washington, D.C. the other day. I really want to go to Williamsburg, Virginia with her and with the kids. I think they'd love it. And then that's what we did on our Washington, D.C. trip. So that's why I'm connecting the two. And then I feel like Bailey will love Washington, D.C. because she's really into the presidents. And Jacob's like starting to get there because we're learning about presidents with him too. And I'm looking forward to doing that with them soon. It'll be like, I think we'll want to go in the next year or two. It just sort of depends on where they're at.
Gabby wants to know if we've ever been to Australia. No, we have not. I've always wanted to go to Australia. I tried to set myself up with a school trip to Australia. There was some program where they were sending students. I think it was a scam.
It was just some guy you saw on the street.
No, it's my mom. My mom, like, it was at some hotel, and it was like in this like.
But when was it? Was I around yet?
No, I think it was junior high. But it was like, send your kid away for a long time, and my mom was like,
very interesting.
I don't think that was her
Australia,
intention.
You say?
I don't think that was her intention, but it was like, it would have been like a couple months in Australia, and it sounded like the coolest, and I wanted to go, and I didn't get to.
People keep asking how many siblings you have. Someone at least.
It goes in order from oldest to youngest. Here we go. Me, Trent, Colleen, Rachel. That's 4 siblings.
But you have 3 siblings. There are
4 siblings. I am one of those 4, so I have 3. I have a brother and 2 sisters.
See how I'm trying to work my nails in
there?
I
also am a brother, so that makes me the 4th. Or first, depending on how you want to look at it. What else do we got here? Favorite child? Come on, Maddie. I'm not answering that question.
Oh, I'm gonna answer it.
I thought I had a fear of like having a favorite kid, and I don't. I'm sure it happens to some people.
To some jerks.
But each of my kids are so amazing in such different ways. And I will look at one of them and just be like, wow, you are an incredible person. I'm so happy to know you. And I get those moments with each of my kids at different times. And it's, I can't, there's no way I could pick a favorite. What?
I'm just singing in my head.
Oh, cool. Let's see here.
Show us your nails, Jessica. I'll do it again. They're so sparkly.
Sarah Scott Thompson wants to know, do you like cold or hot weather better?
My bladder's going to explode. I don't want to leave the chat. Oh my gosh. Do you have a vase nearby?
Can you set up a series of
empty
mirrors
water bottle
so that you can still see the computer screen?
A laptop. You can just cart it in there with you.
Sign in on your phone. You should install
a window.
A window.
If you're a boy. Girl, you could have a window, but I don't know if that would work as well.
What was I had a question.
Lorena Marrero asked me to say her name.
I asked a question. Sarah Scott Thompson wants to know, do you like cold or hot weather better?
It's cold right now for us in California, which means it's like 63 or 57 or something.
We're supposed to have some chill today.
Everyone's like, it's so cold. And then everybody else in the other areas of the world are like,
we don't know.
I wish it was 57 because it was so hot. Yeah, we don't know. But everybody here where we live in California is like, oh, it's so cold. I can't stand it. And I'm like, living. I love it. I love it so much. I love that we have a fire, and I love that I can drink my tea and drink and wear like my onesie sweatpants and my blankets. Like, it is my favorite thing in the world.
And I like that part too. I like both. I like changes. I like because I think it's from being in California. We don't have a whole lot of different changes. So going to snow for a couple days is awesome. I also like going out to the desert. I like.
I was just about to say the one thing I don't really like is the desert.
We used to go as a family to Laughlin, and we would go, not us as a family, my siblings, and we would be in this like freezing cold casino, and we'd step outside
and be all like hot.
The heat would like hit you in the face and it would be all abrasive, and you'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go in the river and like.
But I wouldn't want that all the time. Like, we were in Florida, and it was amazing. Like it was so great for a vacation to Orlando. Like, it was amazing, the best. But at the same time, I was like, it would be really hard for me at least, to live here. Like to just always have it be really hot. And it's nice because you get the transition of the air conditioned to the not. And it was cool to be able to be like, we're going to go swim in the pool and it's 9 a.m. and now it's 10 p.m. and we're still wanting to swim in the pool. But to like live your life and be like, I'm going to go work and keep the road clean or something, I'd be like, I would never do that. I'm just going to sit in a pool.
Speaking of Florida.
No, everybody's telling their really cold weather and I feel really bad. They're like, negative 25 degrees from, I lost your names.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I don't want the
Indiana, it's freezing. It's freezing everywhere. We're such brats. We're California brats. I'm really not, but there are a lot of people in California right now who are like, it's so cold. I hate it. And it's like 60 degrees.
Gracie says, how was your experience in Disney World?
Anya said, negative 20 degrees here. Please help. I don't know what to do for you.
Was that Anya or Anna
I think it was Anya, which I love because that's a name from.
So how was our experience at Disney World?
It's awesome.
It's great.
We spent lots more days there.
We had a very compact
Anya Leah
trip where we went to as many parks as we could, went to as many attractions as we could with 3 kids. It's a lot of running around and doing stuff.
Yeah, we did
it would have been
3
nice to have spread it out
in one day twice.
Yeah.
So like we did 3 parks within one day. So yeah,
it would have been nice.
I would have liked to go to Epcot more because we really liked Epcot and we didn't have enough time in it. We didn't go to all the different places. We just kind of stopped at the beginning. And Bailey's favorite ride was in Epcot. It was the big Epcot ball. And I think it's called like Going on Spaceship Earth or something. And we went on that several times and she loved it.
Kevin G asks, is Trent deaf? Trent has cochlear implants, so he can hear, but that was not always the case. He was mostly deaf.
He was born hearing and gradually lost his ability to hear.
But at one point, our whole family knew sign language, and I knew sign language.
A little sign language.
No, I knew enough to carry on a conversation better than any other foreign language I ever tried to learn.
I believe it. But you said our whole family, like you're walking around and so.
We did. We went to these like deaf meetups at the park, like barbecues, and I was able to talk to the other kids, and like so was the rest of the family. Our whole family.
You should keep that up.
We had lessons.
You should teach it to the kids too, because Bailey and Jacob
really want to
learn sign language.
I don't know it anymore, but we did know it. And I don't know the most. We learned signing exact English, not ASL, and ASL is the more like embraced version of sign language.
And the thing with Trent is that because he started his life hearing and his early stages of life, he was always able to talk and communicate. So the family would learn sign language, but it wasn't as much of a necessity because Trent had the ability to read lips and then he could talk. So then he got the cochlear implants and he's working on making his hearing strong, which is awesome. All
right. Thanks for joining us for a whole hour.
Are you shutting it down?
No, I'm just saying.
I can't tell. No. If you
want us to keep going, we'll keep going. But I just want to say thank you. I mean, it's been an hour on New Year's Eve /day, and you're still watching us. So I just want to say thank you.
Caroline Gilligan says, please say my name. You should say it too, Christopher. Say Caroline Gilligan.
Caroline Gilligan. Jocelyn is Bay. Favorite state other than California?
Are you asking me?
I was throwing it over to you.
I always say Ohio. It's my good old faithful answer. And yeah, Ohio.
Ohio's a good one.
Yeah, it is. It's my favorite.
I don't know if I have another favorite state.
He only likes California.
I only like California. I know. I enjoyed aspects of every place that I've been to.
Yeah.
I really liked Utah. I really liked
Utah
Florida.
was great, and Florida was great.
I recently went to Indiana and to Illinois.
You've been to Nevada and Colorado.
I've been to lots of places.
Been to places.
Kansas was fun. I went to Kansas as a kid.
We are tormenting Bailey because legitimately every place we take her to, she's like, I am going to live here when I grow up. And she said it about, she's like, and the last one, she was like, I don't know what I'm going to do, because now she wants to live in San Francisco. She wants to live in Utah. She wants to live in Hawaii, which she's never been to, but she's seen Lilo and Stitch. So she knows she wants to live there. And she's seen, and we went to Florida, and she's like, she is convinced that she's working at Disney World when she grows up. That's what she wants to do. I don't know what she wants to do there, but she wants to be a person that works and is like heavily involved in Disney World. Who doesn't really? Disney World is amazing.
Leah has a question. What is one board game that you both cannot live without? By the way, I love your vlogs. Can we both say different ones so that we get 2 board games out of this?
I'm going to say like 5 board games anyway.
All right, let's say our top 1, though. Our top 1 can't live without.
Stone Age.
Stone Age. I'm also going to say Stone Age. So
there you go.
That's the one. And it is available. I thought it was discontinued, but I saw it at the store the other day. So you got to find the right store. But it's called Stone Age, and it is a very fun game.
For the right Amazon.
Now, here we go.
Am I right?
Here are some other games. Our wall of games is over here, so we're just kind of looking here. Dominion is great. Memoir 44 is great. Ticket to Ride is great. What else?
I'm just really excited about the board games we've got coming in this year with our awesome pack.
It's true. We did get an awesome pack this year, and it's going to be awesome because we're going to get board games all the time.
We just we need to dedicate the time to learn them. That's
what tonight was supposed to be, but guess what?
We love chatting with you guys instead.
But yeah, I think we can both go on the record and say that our favorite one is Stone Age.
But Christopher's favorite one is Memoir 44.
I do like Memoir 44, but I like playing Stone Age. I think I like playing Stone Age with you better than I like playing Memoir 44.
I like Memoir 44. I do like it, but I don't know.
It's a war game.
And we really like Dominion to throw in there when we're tired of Stone Age. And that's us, because we need 2-player games. Like, that's the thing, is we need really solid 2-player games. But I love group games and like fun, fast. I love Pictionary. I love this game called Smarty Party for like 5 or more people. It's a trivia game. I don't like trivia games, but it's awesome. Oh, I think.
What?
Someone just said, "Why won't you notice me?" Oh, it's fashion. The thing is I read the comments and then I miss the names because they go by so fast.
Yeah, someone just asked who wins more games. Kira says that. Haha, caught it. Jessica, definitely Jessica. Jessica knows how to work games. I think that's why you were so good in high school at getting good grades. I mean, you're smart too.
That was the reason.
No, but you're smart too. No, but you knew how to play the like high school getting good grades game. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know how to play it, so I was playing by the rules that I thought I was supposed to be playing by, and I'd get bad grades.
Kate's last name is Kersey, not Kurt. I feel like I've said Kate Kersey before.
Charlotte wants to know,
would you ever go? Kate, I see ya.
Would you ever go to Times Square on New Year's Eve? No. Probably not.
Probably not. Seems like a hassle. And cold.
I mean, look what we have
hassle.
here. We're like in sweaters and in front of a fireplace and hanging out with the people that we really care about, right?
Yeah.
We don't need to and we've got our own ball.
Yeah.
So
and we can drop this whenever we want.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, Happy New Year's.
Woo!
Here you go.
I'll take yours.
This one's mine. Cheers.
Cheers. Mwah.
Better than Times Square.
Gotcha, New York.
I mean, it seems like cool. It's cool. It's a party. It's great. I feel like at this point, I'm past the point in my life where that would be an important thing to me.
A couple people are asking about our awesome packs. I was really into monthly subscription boxes. So I found a website that tells you all the different ones, and I was clicking on the links and finding all the different monthly subscription boxes, and that was one of them. And it's called an awesome pack. I think it's awesomepack.com, and it's board games. And also I got to write in like what we already have and the kind of game, like our favorite games and stuff. And they seem like they're really working hard to make sure like it's a game, it's like a box tailored towards us. At least it felt like that. Especially I had to fill out a big questionnaire for it, which I was really impressed by. And yeah, oh, someone wants more of my sweater. Oh, yeah, Mom, hi guys.
Mom just texted me, hi guys. I don't know if
I thought we'd be seeing you tonight.
No, I don't know if she's watching. She might just be like
oh,
sitting at home going, hi guys. That was pretty cryptic. Mom, are you watching?
Are you watching? She's sick in bed, like really sick. So everybody tweet her, like get better soon and feel better and give her lots of love because she's not feeling well.
Destiny asks, can you beat Trent in Super Smash Brothers? I used to be able to. That was my favorite. Yeah, that was my favorite video game, definitely. I haven't played video games in a really long time, and I know the technology has changed and the gameplay has changed, so probably not anymore. I haven't played in a long time.
Yeah. What happened? There was it Wii? I feel like we dropped out of Smash Brothers when the Wii came out with their version. Like we didn't like that version as much, and there was too much like getting to know a new thing.
Yeah.
And then so
what? And then we had kids.
Oh, your mom says yes.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Yeah, but we used to play that game in my mom's living room all the time.
And it's the best. Yeah. It's a great game.
Yeah, it was
and I was Kirby.
And I was usually
that's what I do. I just fly up and I'd turn into the Rock, and then I'd also do this move. That's it. Just constantly for hours. And I dominate.
What were my characters' names?
You were the one that looked like a boy but was actually a girl.
I was that one, but I also was like that Falcon guy.
That was like later. Someone's saying they have to go to bed. Miss Jess has to go to bed, but they had a good time watching. Good night.
Good night. Anybody else that is like, why can't
dying of having to go
ahead and go to bed? It's okay. You can watch it in the morning. It's gonna be on YouTube forever.
Yeah, as far as we know, we don't know how to do this.
Yeah, we might erase it when we click the button. So,
but hopefully it'll be up there still.
You got a 50-50 chance.
Go pee now and then rewind a little bit, and that's it. Feel better, Mom. Yeah, feel better, Gwen. Pixie Tangerine is her Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Is there an underscore or anything? I can't remember.
I think it's just Pixie Tangerine, but I don't know.
Oh.
I followed and then I don't look at the handle anymore, so I'm like, oh, that's Mom.
Juliana Clark loves Kirby. Captain Falcon and Samus. Someone just
Captain Falcon and Samus or Samus.
I think it's Samus. We always call it Samus. I don't think anything's called Seamus. that's Seamus.
Kia says, how old were you and Jessica when you had each kid? Are you trying to figure out our age? Is this because you know our kids' 31. Age? We're 31.
That's our age.
Get that away.
Someone was concerned on Instagram that we were too young to have children today.
We're old enough. We can do it.
Yeah.
And then
I think we were 24 when we had Bailey, but I don't know for sure.
We were 21 when we got married. 24 when we had Bailey. 26.
It went 2007, 2009, 2013.
So you do the math. We're not good at that.
We were ages. We were. Say Fashion 101, please, Jessica. And I saw you say that your hands were getting tired. So I'm really sorry your hands were getting tired. I see you.
Mia wants to get noticed. You're noticed, Mia. There you go.
Kate wants to know if we've ever been to Rhode Island. No, neither of us. That would be a cool place to go to.
Okay.
Y'all should give me chocolate from Gracie White. I want my own chocolate. It's mine. You should give me chocolate. I don't think I might have a little extra chocolate from Christmas, but. Oh, T-Cow says that we are important. Thank you.
I'm trying to find some more questions here.
Recommend any good movies. We saw World War Z. I think it's probably rated R. So check your ratings and your ages and all that. But I was really impressed with it. I wasn't expecting it to be like
what
that
was the
good.
Question?
Just recommended movies. That's the first one that popped in my head that we saw recently that we liked.
That's the first one that popped into your head?
Yeah, I really liked that movie.
It's a zombie movie.
I know, and I hate zombie movies. I hate zombie movies, and I don't like mafia movies. I don't like movies where there's this, where they get to a more Zellweger face. I don't like movies where they.
Don't tempt her. I saw that. You're like, yeah, I'll do it. Wait, no, I was answering a question.
I've got to finish my sentence. I like. Ooh, someone will give me chocolate. Maybe we should stop. I like movies. I don't like movies where people like. Oh, I don't like heist movies either. I don't like movies about people who are doing bad things and then get themselves into positions where there's no return. So, like, kind of like the concept of Breaking Bad.
But you like Breaking Bad.
I didn't really. I mean,
you were okay with it.
I was okay with it because it was a good show, but I didn't hate it. But I was kind of like, I didn't really need to watch it.
Ashley says, "How do you guys deal with stress?" Important question.
Wait, don't we have any other movies? I feel like now World War Z defines us, which isn't. But do we have any other ones?
And that girl from the that show that you used to watch, The Killer, or whatever it was.
That was a good show. See, that's the thing about me. I like television more than movies now because I feel like television has developed to a point where it's this really advanced story. And you get to really experience characters and see them develop and see storylines change and grow. And movies are this 2-hour thing.
I think some of my favorite movies are really old movies that Jessica probably wouldn't even watch. Citizen Kane. Have you seen that movie?
Yes.
Did you like it? Watch Citizen Kane. It's groundbreaking in movie making. I mean, you'll see elements of it that you'll like, oh, I saw that in that other movie. But this was the first time. Like, it was the first time that element, that special effect, that technique had ever been put into film. Charlie Chaplin movies. I love Charlie Chaplin movies. I think they were also groundbreaking and fantastic. And then there's
Jacob really likes them too, which is cool. Jacob can do Charlie Chaplin. He's amazing.
And then what
more of Chris's sweater. Oh.
Oh, you want me to cover my face like Justin?
This is how you share sweaters.
Don't you like my sweater?
And I just saw somebody write something, and now I forget what it was, but I was going to answer it for you. Oh, someone says Doctor Who. Do you guys like Doctor Who? I tried to watch like the first 1 or 2 episodes, and I didn't really like it, but everybody loves it, and that's my general rule. If I'm hearing from like 1 billion people how good a show is, I'm like, okay, I got to give this a solid chance. So one of my goals is to give Doctor Who a chance, and I think I'll probably love it.
I want to get back to Ashley's question
wait.
so she doesn't get stressed out, because her question is about stress, and I asked it, but we didn't answer it. Okay?
Sorry, Ashley.
Dealing with stress.
What was it? It was just like, how do you
deal with stress? I'm terrible.
Not well.
I'm very bad at dealing with stress. I get very stressed out, and it's really bad. And,
over minute things.
And that's one of my New Year's resolutions, is to not be as stressed out.
And then I'm not so stressed out.
So what's the secret?
I just take a big old break. I just go, no. I'm gonna have my tea. I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit. That's it.
Okay, well there you go. There's that. Did you have something you wanted to?
Oh, I think Charlie might have been the name. If it's not, I'm sorry. Keeps asking if we've ever been on a cruise.
No.
No, and I would love to go on a cruise. And Colleen has been on a Disney cruise, and she said they're amazing. So I'm hoping someday in our lives, before our children are like 40, that we could take them on a Disney cruise, because I think it would be really fun. I've always wanted to go on a cruise. But no. I would go to any cruise. Someone just wrote love chat again. It's going to get me every time. Awesome.
Someone.
Did you leave it up or did you take it down?
Oh, I left it up. I commented on it.
So there are people still coming for the love chat.
I commented on it. It was a pretty good comment. I'll read it to you later.
Oh. That's what we do. We read each other tweets. That's how that's how we wind down in the evenings. Watch Dexter. Absolutely. We love Dexter.
Okay, so
the last season we haven't seen.
Lacey wants to know, why is Rachel's mystery man a mystery? And it's because he asked to be a mystery. He asked. And I am cool with showing you parts of my life, and my sisters are cool with showing you parts of their lives. But when someone says, can you please respect my privacy, I'm going to respect that.
And we don't know what.
But the problem
We've never
is,
talked to them about it.
but the problem is that
Doesn't matter.
like,
Whatever his reason is.
I'm also not going to not see my family and I'm also going to not vlog. So therefore I've got to hide his face in the things. And I kind of took it to an extreme because I thought it was kind of funny as well. So I try and see the humor in things.
And he's okay with that too. Like,
yeah,
it's not
I
like...
talked to him about that as well. So I don't know. They want to keep it quiet and chill right now. That's fine. I think we should all just be cool with that and make fun of it a little bit. Right?
Someone just asked if we could play Roblox as a family game night. And I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is? Maybe it's coming in our awesome pack this year. We don't even know. Hi, Haley. Someone's getting sad. Say it again. They said, please say my name. I am getting sad. And it looked like a really long name and I couldn't read it.
We're really bad at this.
Sorry.
They're stressing everyone out.
Trinidad loves you. That's fancy.
Fatima wants us to tell the story on how the kids started calling Colleen Auntie Panties. The kids...
We were at sushi.
Were we?
Yes.
The Auntie Panties, the term, came up before we had children. Before Jessica was even pregnant. We had decided that she was going to be called Auntie Panties. And it was sort of a joke because we have an Aunt Colleen and she is Aunt Colleen. Like, Colleen has an Aunt Colleen. So we didn't want there to be confusion and stuff. And so we were like, oh, our kids will just call you Auntie Panties. And she laughed really hard at that. And we kept up with it. And that's actually how we told her that Bailey was going to be
like rhyming.
born.
We were like, Auntie Fanties, Auntie Manties. And then we were like, Auntie Panties. And we were all just like, yeah.
And so when Jessica was pregnant with Bailey, we gave Colleen some panties that we had drawn ants on.
Like big old granny panties.
And she was like laughing. She was like, it's so funny because I'm Auntie Panties. And we were like, you know why we gave you that, right? And she's like, because I'm Auntie Panties. That's so
this
funny.
went on for 5 minutes.
And
Us
we were
going,
like,
you know why?
Think about why we would give that to you now, though.
Why are
And
we
then
doing
she was
that?
like, and she just started
And we were
bawling.
at Cold Stone, and she went crazy, hysterical bawling. Like, she was like, she was like wet everywhere from tears. And it was amazing. It was really funny because it took so long for her to guess. And then it was really funny because she just went 100% on the happy.
Let's see here. Hey, Jessica,
Yes.
you're so much amazing.
Oh,
And
thank you.
Colleen's cookie loves you so much.
Hi.
With 2 purple
Wait,
hearts.
Colleen's cookie who?
It's Colleen's cookie with like little accents over the C's. Ballinger's
Yes.
_bays.
I think I DM'd them today.
All right.
Kate Dreamlove says, Jessica, say my name, please. I gotta go now. Kate Dreamlove, have a good night. I got my ball. Have you guys ever had 100-year-old eggs? No. Is that balut? It's not gonna happen. Bailey will eat it all kinds.
I'd do it. I would
no,
do it.
you wouldn't.
I would do it just because of.
No, I'm
I
never
would
gonna
do it.
kiss you again, even with the prospect of you doing that.
I'll always
no
have New
offense
Year's.
to people who love them.
I'm more open, I think, than Jessica towards
I'm very close.
weird like food experiences. I want to see like what other people experience, even if I don't like it or I think it's going to be gross.
I'm closed-minded when it comes to meat stuff. I'm just like, I have a weird psychological freak out about eating meat things and animals. And it's unfortunate.
Because we had some excellent lamb tonight and she didn't eat it.
Not we. Him and the kids.
It was excellent.
Iris is starting to become sad. Hello, Iris. Stop being sad. Is anybody else starting to become sad? Let's cheer you right up.
Let's see here. I'm gonna get some good ones.
They're happening fast now. I'm trying to catch up. It's
Okay.
nearly 7.
Here's one from
7 a.m. here. Oh my gosh.
Welcome to the morning.
She's in
time.
Ireland because I think that was, we had trouble saying her name in our video. I think it's just Sierra and it's not a fancy Irish version. But thanks for staying up late for us. I promised her last time that we'd have an earlier chat for her. And of course, we did it even later at night.
Really
so,
late.
Sorry.
Chloe wants to know white milk or dark chocolate.
Oh, dark.
Dark.
I like the one milk chocolate that I really like is just like the generic Hershey's chocolate when you're using it for, I saw love chat again. when you're using it for s'mores, like for like graham cracker combos, milk, the Hershey's milk chocolate bar. But otherwise, dark chocolate is typically superior. Oh my gosh, they want that kiss again, Christopher Ballinger. You don't care. He's just texting.
I'm trying to find questions. Oh, they want the kiss. Save those kisses. I want them. I have not had the balut. Pedro wants to know, is Ballinger's After Bedtime coming back? Probably not.
I was about to say probably.
Probably?
Probably.
Why probably? We don't have time to do Ballinger's After
It doesn't
Bedtime.
fit in our schedule right now. But I feel like there's room for it. And I think
if
we were trying to do sort of longer formats where we made it like a vlog, like a talking vlog merge, which I really liked. But then we started vlogging, and that didn't seem to fit in the same way. But I think Ballinger's After Bedtime as a question and answer format, kind of like Colleen's Corner.
Well, why don't
I think that would be amazing.
Why don't we call these things Ballinger's After Bedtime? Start doing them on a regular basis.
But we'll see.
We'll see
what we do.
It's all the editing is it is very daunting because we don't have an editor. We do it all ourselves.
Yeah. And by ourselves, he means himself because I don't edit.
So it's a lot of extra work, and I would love to do it. I liked the concept of the show. I liked the things we were kind of standing for and doing.
We just ran out of time.
Yeah.
And sleep time.
I'm only one man.
Only one man.
I'm only one man.
But also, if we figure out an editor someday, which I don't know, it's hard. It's hard to have somebody else edit your things because you want them to be a certain way. He wants them to be a certain way. I do too, but yeah.
Avery.
But we'd like to do Ballinger's After Bedtime again soon. I liked it.
Joshua said your name. Just busting out some
Joshua
names.
said your name? Oh, Joshua. I thought you were like speaking for Joshua. And I was like, I don't think that that's really sufficient for them. I think they want to. Cameron. Hi, Cameron. Is that Cameron who has my Instagram site or a different Cameron? Hi.
Are you excited about?
Oh, wait. Somebody has to go say my. They just went, say my name. I have to go. And I read it. Sorry. Do it again. Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know that one. I don't know that. Is that a TV show or is that a movie that just came out? We don't have cable. So all the like figuring out, we don't have any sort of television. We have DVDs and we have the internet. So I have to we have to actively seek out YouTube trailers, or like occasionally somebody will post something on Facebook telling us what to watch, or you guys will do it on Twitter. And then I'll be like, oh, this is very intriguing. But other than that, oh, someone's sad. It's going so fast. Someone's getting really sad.
Haley says.
Aaron Dermody, Sammy, Britton, Cameron.
Sabrina.
Cameron, I already got you. Prank Josh. Say Emily. Say hi, Courtney.
Sabrina is sick.
Oh, you should go hang out with Gwen.
Don't be sick.
Favorite Trader Joe's item? Do you guys want to hear the sad part of my day?
That this has to end at some point?
No, that they're out of eggnog, like the full fat eggnog. They only have light, which is really kind of chemically tasting. And I'm like one of the few people that really loves good eggnog. I love, and I really enjoy the Trader Joe's eggnog. And it is gone, which means it's gone for a year. Okay, which is really sad.
Let's do two more. Let's do two more questions.
He's been saying this for the last 5 hours.
No. I'm not trying to get away. I want to.
Sad, I'm crying. I keep seeing these like sad crying people. Jess, I'm crying. It's
Jimmy,
going so fast. Can I pause
Ashley,
this thing?
Amara,
Sage.
Magic.
People have been asking for you to do some magic. Ooh. Coop Dizzle beat cancer. Congrats. That's wonderful. Yay. That's really, really, really awesome. What kind of cancer? Coop Dizzle. I have to go. Kelsey Dickey. Josh is currently drunk. Is that in a tweet? I haven't seen it. I've been on this.
It is New Year's Eve, and it is.
Selena
10:45.
is
That
sad.
makes sense.
Very, very sad. Ooh, due to high volume, comment loading is disabled.
We broke the internet.
We broke the internet. Take that, Beyonce. Who was it? No, it wasn't Beyonce. It was Kim Kardashian.
All right.
Guess what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to balance this on my tushy. Just kidding. Don't need to.
Joshua wants to know taco or burrito. They're talking about the food. Food, taco or burrito.
I had a burrito today.
I had a burrito today too, so burrito wins it. But taco nights are so fun.
Yeah. Tacos are good, but they're not like the constant. We're like more constant burritos. And then occasionally we pull out tacos and we're like, why don't we always do this? Tacos are awesome.
Caroline
Caitlin Dumont.
Caroline wants to know, will we be doing more collabs with Miranda soon? Probably. I mean,
We have to see her when she has the lipstick on. Because that's the thing about when we visit with Colleen, to ask her to put on the lipstick that stains her face is a big request. So we sort of wait and we just pounce on her when she's all dressed up.
Hi, Blake, Nathan, Diana, and how do you say that one? Eslady? A lot of exclamation points in that spelling.
A lady? Could be a lady with the S being silent? I don't know.
So someone tweeted this picture of me, which is a pretty recent picture, saying that I'm not reading their tweets.
Oh.
That's Gabby. But I don't know.
Hello, sup. Has to go to sleep.
Gabby's in Australia, and it's 5:45 p.m.
It's almost time to drop this ball again. I'm
No.
just going to point that out.
Uh,
If you are in a place where your ball needs to be dropped soon, I don't know what time zone, but close to us, tell me. The connection's awful. Is everybody experiencing that, or is that just one person? We've used up a lot of internet on this one.
We have used up a lot of the internet.
And we broke it recently. And we've got this champagne flute. I think I might balance it on Christopher's tushy. That'll really break the internet. He didn't. Hi, Finn. Jenna Rawls. Brea is tired. Breast cancer at 32. That's amazing. Good job. I can't imagine. I'm 31, so that just kind of... Old tricks. If someone wants to buy your old magic tricks, Christopher.
Unfortunately, there's a little bit of a custody battle with the old tricks, and I need to find a new manufacturer. So the tricks that I published a long time ago, they aren't available anywhere right now. So if you have them, hold on to them because they're valuable to some people, I think. I don't even have all the tricks. I don't have copies of some of my magic tricks. Let's see here.
Lizette.
Reagan says goodbye.
Someone says ball dropping. Please say my name from Melissa. Hi, Farah.
Hi, Warren S.
Someone's tired and pulling
Hi,
through.
Madison.
Jessica slay the internet. Oh, it's on. It's on internet. Leah Cohen, Sabina, Eichel. People need to go to bed. They're so tired. It was New Year's 49 minutes ago. Yes, true, but all over the world, New Year's keeps happening. So think about it. What Arab country would you like to go to? I never have thought about that. Where do you recommend? I will look into it. Connection is bad. All right. Well, I don't know if we should stay until the next midnight with my ball, or if you guys think we should just go if the internet's so bad. Please say my name, Brooke. Gotcha.
Ballinger ? Ballinger on Twitter won't sleep until they know that I saw this. Please, honestly, they won't sleep. You gotta sleep.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Mountain Zone is up next.
Good night, Reagan. Happy New Year's, Haley. Shout out to Jessica B.M. Original name.
Someone just asked me what my favorite magic trick is. And if you go to Christopher's magic trick with Soundly Awake, that is the first magic trick Christopher ever showed me, and it's still my favorite. It's awesome.
Hi, Snowflake Amantha.
Someone said their connection's perfect and that we shouldn't go.
Oh, wow. Let's see here. Avery said your name. Got that.
Say hi, Cherie.
Hi, Cherie.
A lot of people want to know how we named the kids. Which I wish I had a good story.
Yeah, there's no good story. It was sort of like we went through a bunch of names and decided that the names we finally picked were not terrible.
I have a really kind of moronic story for Bailey's name because I wanted to name her Addison. Like there was a while I was like, we're gonna name her Addison, and then it was right at the peak of Grey's Anatomy, and I was watching Grey's Anatomy, and I was like, you can't name her Addison because that's gonna be on Grey's Anatomy, and everybody's gonna name their kids Addison, and it's gonna be such a popular name. And so then I was like, we should name her Bailey instead, who is also a character on Grey's Anatomy. So it just really was not logical, but we were like, yeah, Bailey, it's great. So I'm just really into names of characters on Grey's Anatomy. Someone's asking about American Horror Story. We watched the first season of that, and it's very well done. And I feel like as we were watching it, we were like, oh, we want to keep watching it. It was also kind of scary and creepy. So we kind of like the dark things we kind of avoid because we have to watch, when we watch stuff, we watch it really late at night, and then we end up with nightmares, and we don't have time for that. We don't have time for nightmares.
Jerry says, are you vegan or vegetarian? I think that's for you, not for me, because I eat meat.
Vegetarian, but I appreciate vegan labels because that means that Jacob can eat it. Yeah. So it's very helpful when something is vegan because I can feed it to my boys.
Addie Z says, is it hard to find foods that Jacob can eat that Bailey, Parker, Jess, and yourself like?
Not as hard as it.
It's hard eating out. Eating out is hard just in general because there are so many different restrictions. When we cook at home, everything's already kind of in the back of our mind of like, we know Jessica's not going to eat any meat, so if we're making a meat meal, we've got to make a special meal for her in addition, and then with Jacob.
The hardest thing I think is right now that's growing is Bailey loves cheese, which I totally understand because I love cheese, but Bailey loves cheese, and she has a really hard time when we go, especially when we go out to eat, we always order an adult meal that all three kids can split. So like today she really wanted a quesadilla and we were like, no, you can't have a quesadilla. And like there's a bunch of things that we'll order her cheese on the side. Like we'll get her a sandwich. If we go and eat a sandwich, we'll get them a veggie sandwich, and then we'll ask them to add cheese on the side for her. So that's how we work that out. And then at home, there are substitutions that it's just like, oh yeah, we're just using our substitution.
There's no real good cheese substitution, but there's good milk.
If you have a good cheese substitution, go ahead and throw that out there, but we don't know.
There's good milk and butter substitutes out there, so we use those. And yeah.
Someone's saying Vampire Diaries, also a show that I really, really have enjoyed, but I gave up on it, I think last season. I just stopped, and I'm not really into giving up on shows, but I gave up on that one. Have I had sauteed bok choy? Yes, I have, and I also enjoy it in soup. When I was pregnant with Bailey, we lived in LA, and there was a place called Earth Cafe, and they had two soups that I loved, and one was a bok choy soup, and one was a butternut squash soup, and that was like my pregnancy food. I would like Rapunzel style send Christopher off to my soup. I'd be like, get my soup. I don't care if a witch trades it for beans. Get it.
Is that a Rapunzel thing? I didn't see Into the Woods. So.
No, the story of Rapunzel is that the father of Rapunzel, his wife's pregnant, and she needs. Yes, look at me break the internet. That's not. Where's the camera? That's a real picture. That was from tonight.
Thank you, Colleen posted that. So thank you, Colleen.
Yeah, and Rapunzel, the dad, he goes to get his pregnant wife rutabagas or cabbage or something. And that's ultimately why the witch was upset that he was stealing vegetables from her garden. And Once Upon a Time is being recommended. I watched the beginning of the first season of that, and that's another one I have to give another chance to. Because I liked it okay, but not enough where I was like, oh, I'm going to keep watching this. So I think I need to because everybody's really recommending it to me. 11:55 in Utah. Oh! Thank you. I was like, what does that mean?
But that's not, but you don't want to hold that up for 4 minutes.
No, this is too much for 4 minutes. So keep reminding me a little bit closer. And give me the seconds too, because last time we held this up for a while. Do you love me from Madison Davis? Obviously. Yes. How is it so cold in our house all of a sudden? Did we leave a window open?
I think because this is so far away from the furnace that it actually squirts out cold air for a little bit before the hot air comes out. It does do it. It gives a little squirt. Let's see.
And then they're asking about the Mindy Project as well, which we've never seen. And we liked her on The Office. So that is something we should give a little watch. 19 Kids and Counting. We watched the part of the first season of that.
Avery wants to know what your favorite mac and cheese is. I don't eat mac and cheese as a general thing very often.
I had mac and cheese over the weekend. That was amazing. What was that place called? We went to this
Stacks or
a mall,
like,
Stacked in Thousand Oaks. It was in this mall, and it was a really weird restaurant. It was like everything was iPads, and like you didn't even need your waiter. You just like technologically order your
Chili's is
food.
like that now too.
Really?
I haven't been to Chili's in a while, but yeah.
It was really wild. It was a wild place. And they had a bunch of macaroni and cheeses, and I got one that it was like, what was in it? It was like jalapenos and all these crazy, spicy, delicious things, and it was really, 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 really good. I like macaroni and cheese to taste like cheese. Like there are times when you get it and it's noodles and it's like really watery orange stuff.
Do you like the lobster mac and cheese?
I love lobster mac and cheese.
Let's see.
Drop the ball.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
I've got 3 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Okay. We'll keep that in mind.
Thank you.
2 minutes.
But no.
Kate and Evan, can you explain the kids' eating habits? Do you restrict all sugars and sodas and stuff? We don't restrict.
They've definitely never had a soda.
That
is hardcore.
They've never had a soda. Actually, Jacob took a sip of a soda once and just immediately opened his mouth and let it just go, because he thought it was water. He took a sip and he was just
like sparkling water,
and it just went down his face.
And he was like,
I think I just had soda. Yeah, we're
basically like, that's not any good for you, so don't eat it. Like there's nothing positive about it. Like chocolate even kind of has some positive, or ice cream has some positive with like dairy or calcium. Like there's some positive things, but soda has nothing. And that's what we tell the kids. Like, especially with caffeinated, it doesn't even hydrate you. Like it does, and it doesn't even not hydrate you, it dehydrates you.
We're just laying down some groundwork with the kids that we hope carries on through their
and it's not because
life.
They're on a diet or anything. It's not like, oh well, you're gonna get fat. Like we don't say that, and that's not what it's about. It's just about general health.
It's just
drop the ball. It's 11:59, 10:59.
Oh my goodness. 1 minute.
Oh my gosh. How many seconds do I have, guys? I'm looking at my computer.
It's gonna take a while for them. It's gonna take a little while.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. You guys ready? Do we have our intro?
Yeah, we're set. We're good to go.
You ready to kiss me?
I've been ready.
Hey.
This has been the best New Year's ever so far, because I've gotten my New Year's kiss like 3 times.
I can drop this ball so much. Drop it. 20 seconds, somebody says.
Happen. It's gonna happen pretty soon.
My arm's getting pretty tired.
Give
me a second over here, 2015.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I'm covering.
Oh, don't itch. Don't itch. You're gonna miss it. Drop the ball! Oh my goodness, yeah!
Yay!
Happy New Year's! All right.
2015!
Every hour on the hour.
Drop it! Okay.
Okay.
Aww.
Happy New Year's, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to sign off now and have an hour to ourselves before we have to go to sleep, because we got to go to sleep soon too.
He's had a lot of kisses tonight.
I know. I'm
tiring him out.
I'm so tired from all these kisses I've been getting. But thank you so much for watching.
Our clock is late. This is another.
No.
I think that's another PC versus Mac debate right there.
My goodness.
Which has the later clock.
Thank you guys so much. We got to put some more wood on the fire here.
Oh yeah, do we?
Guys. But thank you so much for watching, and thanks for watching Vlogmas and subscribing. And I'm really excited about what 2015.
So what are we doing Vlogmas wise? We're putting up.
We got another one
tomorrow.
Going up tomorrow, and then we're done. And then we go back to Magic Mondays, and then.
Wait! No, we're taking like 2 days off, and Sunday we're gonna post something, a quick clip or something.
If I can get it together,
Monday,
there's something really
and
cool
then vlogs
on Sunday.
And then Saturday, we'll have a little rest time, and then Sunday we'll put up a quick clip. So actually, you know what we have to ask you for is quick clips from Vlogmas. If there's an amazing moment, tell us the name of the vlog and the time that it happened, and hashtag yay quick clips. And I think we might do a compilation, or we might just choose the best moment or two. And we want to do that starting on Sunday, some more yay quick clips, because I love those.
Okay. Thanks everybody for watching. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's 2015 too. K. How do you do a K?
No, you just do a 5.
2K1.
2
just do a 5.
Yeah, just go like this. See?
I wanted to
Don't do that. Don't do that. No, this is a 5. You've got 5 fingers. Use it. All right. Good night.